I'm really tired today because I had a great night, which I will tell you about in a minute because it relates to writing. But yeah, I'm very tired. I got back from my brother's house this morning. That was the beach B-roll that you saw. He lives by the beach. I went to bed at 3 a.m., but I still want to film a writing vlog for the girls. Yeah, yesterday I went to a concert and the guy played a song. It's called Figure Eights, and Figure Eights is a big inspiration for the Shark book. It really reminds me of my main character, especially the ending couple lines. I don't know what it's called, the outro, I guess. And so I got a clip of it and I'll put that somewhere in the vlog. I will let Editing Jay decide where that goes. It was just great to see that song live. I've also seen a couple songs by Samia and my favorite band Wallows that are also in the Shark Book playlist. And it's always just so inspiring to see live music that relates to my book, especially going to see concerts in LA. Just makes me feel like my life is a movie and I am the star, obviously, and like it's all gonna work out and I'm in the right place, and it just makes me so inspired. It makes me want to write. So I've been thinking about my book all last night and today, and I'm ready to write. So yeah, I actually already wrote today for 15 minutes, which I know, world record. I was basically kind of like outlining the next scene I'm gonna write because I just finished a scene yesterday, so I'm on to a new scene. But speaking of the scene I finished yesterday, it was scene number 3. Oh, let me talk about my book for a second if you're new here. So I'm writing the beginning of my book right now, which is when my main characters are in middle school and they're meeting each other and becoming friends. And the scene that I finished yesterday was this really significant night for them in their friendship, and they just bond. And so I finished it, and it's not perfect. It definitely has a couple metaphors that deserve a bit of a side eye and are not great. And also some of the images I just kind of threw on there at the last second. But I have to move on with my life. That was my promise to myself, not to get super stuck on any scene in this first draft. So it's not perfect, but I did send it to people. I sent it to Luis and Kay because they had both requested parts of the Shark book, anything that I wanted to send. So I sucked it up and I sent it to them. And I kind of was like, I told them it wasn't perfect and that I didn't really want notes. And then so far only Luis has gotten back to me and she said she liked it. I did tell her not to tell me anything wrong with it. So ignorance is bliss. She loved it. It's perfect. Yeah, it's just been great. I've been feeling so lucky to have a writing community and people who want to see my work, because it's like, it's not a real book. Like, it's just something I'm writing, but there are people who actually care and want to see it. And it just makes my delusions feel very real. So that's great. And speaking of writing friends, I made a new writing friend. I've been writing with people a lot. I've been writing like every night. I'm very, very popular. And I recently met Cassidy for the first time. We've written together twice. And once again, amazing experience. I'm always nervous when I meet a new person in case they're like way different than they are in their videos, but so far I have not been catfished. Cassidy is amazing, and yeah, shout out writing friends. Oh my god, so yeah, this next scene that I'm gonna write, I should be able to finish it today, but maybe not. Maybe I'll get really close to finishing it and then get a good night's rest and then figure it out tomorrow. I'm writing with Catherine tomorrow, so I should be able to finish it with her at the very least, but it's not very long. It should just be like a couple hundred words maybe, or like 200 words maybe. And it's basically a summary of a week that they spend together, that my two main characters spend together. It's kind of like a setting. Like, I want to elaborate on the setting and kind of get the vibes. It takes place in Key West, Florida. So I want to get the vibes of that, but then I also want to convey why the friendship is so important to my main character, Sawyer. And I thought when I wrote this morning for like 15 minutes, I thought of a kind of subtle way that I could indicate how much it means to him. And then I also want to indicate how much it means to his friend and kind of like set up his friend's arc, basically. This is like the beginning of his arc. So yeah, I want it to accomplish a lot, but it should be not that hard, hopefully. All right, I think that's all I wanted to talk about. So yeah, I'm gonna go write. Hi everyone. It's going great. Night is falling. I'm going to go to my bed soon and write in my bed. But a little update. I basically just have the finishing touches left to put on this. I want some of the sentences to be a different rhythm, just change up my sentence structure. And then my last sentence, I want it to be really great foreshadowing, indicative of how their friendship is going to unfold. So I'm trying to be artsy with that. Oh yeah, I had this line, they're eating fruit, and I had these grapefruits I was talking about. I was talking about melons, I was talking about other fruits, like, and then I was like, wait, let me refer to them as winter fruits, because this takes place in winter. And then I was like, wait, are they winter fruits? Nope, not one of them was a winter fruit. And I was like, oh my god. So then I had to find some winter fruits. We got passion fruit, we got strawberries, and we got some avocado. So crisis averted. They are winter fruits. Agents, you're gonna have to find a different reason to reject me because I know my fruits. Yeah, I'm gonna keep writing. Like I said, might move to my bed. We'll see about it. Okay. Welcome to bed. I am thrilled to announce that I finished the scene. It is 255 words of pure gold. Yeah, that's not a lot of words. It did take me all day, but I love what I wrote. I think that it is so good. I was imagining an agent reading it and I just thought, I've got him now. It was so good. It foreshadows and it really establishes their relationship, and especially my main character Sawyer and his best friend. Like I think I get a lot done in these 255 words and I'm so proud of myself. I'm proud of the prose too, but at first I was a little bit worried because I was talking to Cassidy about this. I'm reading a book right now. Allow me to get it. It's called Angel Down. I haven't read anything like this, at least in a really long time, and I'm really enjoying it. But the thing about Angel Down, if you don't know, is that it's written in one long sentence. It's just comma, comma, comma forever. And so I was noticing when I first started writing today, it was just, I loved a comma. And I do love a comma. I always have, but it was a lot. I also love M dashes, so I was like, remember the M dash, remember the semicolon. I just love punctuation and having fun with sentence structure.
Redacted.
Play Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Anyways, yeah, I was going comma crazy. It's what I was talking to Cassidy about. Like, I'm so susceptible, and she was saying she is too like vocal, I don't know, influence just when you read a book and then you accidentally start writing like that, that was happening. But I went and I opened Pure Color by Sheila Heti, which is one of my favorite books prose-wise, and just remembered that there are beautiful sentence structures out there. Let's have some fun. Yeah, I finished that, and then I didn't really feel, well, it's not that I didn't feel accomplished, because I didn't expect to finish this section today, but I was like, oh, let me just plan the next scene a little bit, just so tomorrow it's easier to jump into. So this scene takes place during Christmas, well, not on Christmas, but just close to Christmas, and I've just been having fun with the Christmas beach setting. And I didn't really write anything in that scene. I got a couple lines of dialogue, but basically I just went through and planned the structure of it. I kind of write my scenes the same way I write my books, where I'll go and plot vaguely so I know where I'm going, just so then I feel comfortable pouring a lot of time and energy into the details of the scene without worrying that I'm about to run into a huge problem. That's kind of what I'm doing with the book as a whole. Like, I'm making sure every scene is kind of figured out so then I can go in and make each scene pretty without worrying that I'm, like, introducing a huge plot hole for later or something. I think this vlog is going to be short, but, short and sweet, Sabrina. And actually, I was watching a vlog from Nietzsche. I love Nietzsche. She's so funny. And I think her vlog was like 12 or 13 minutes. And I was like, if Nietzsche said it's okay, then that's okay. Because usually I like longer vlogs, but it's not going to happen today. Thank you so much for watching. In the next vlog, I will be wide awake. If it's nighttime where you are, turn your phone off and go to bed. What if I just fell asleep right now and then it was an 8-hour long video? It swept underneath.